Welcome to the episode number 61 of the podcast From Stress to Success Blueprint with your host Lolita. Well, let's talk about when you do not get support from other people, and that may be very, very stressful. And it could be, different environment. It could be that you are not getting support in your work environment. So let's say you have coworkers, they're not really watching your back, or a supervisor or manager who's not really taking care of you, although they say they are, although they can say, I am there for you, I always will watch your back. Every time when they asking who do I want to give a raise, I always tell your name, or whatever things that people in the manager positions can tell you, but they really not showing you, because support is not only when somebody tells you, but also they show you by action. And of course, depending what kind of support do you want. Um, so I remember every time when I'll be working in group of people, and there is someone that is responsible for all of us, so for the project, the support that I will expect is, being there for me, answering my questions, telling me that everything is gonna be okay. That has to do with the budgets and will be getting paid. How about that raise? It's important to me that I'm being appreciated. That is someone who's seeing how hard I work, and I know that I'm supported. I know they will watch my back. But what happens when they not? So in the workplace environment, definitely you need to start looking for people that can help you to maneuver all this workplace environment. And I know we all belong to a group of people that there's always someone who is very good with people, who is can give you an insight. How can you behave with that other person that maybe, well, you're really not in, they're not really watching your back. They're not really supporting you. So if you are right now in the workplace situation, or even are a business owner and you have employees that it just doesn't look like somebody's being supported enough because they're not performing enough, or there's a conflict, always ask other people in the group what is really happening. And somebody cannot tell you what it is. And if you really don't feel like going and asking that specific person of what's really happening, because also there are people lie, people don't say the truth, people are afraid to say. And it could be that if you have an employee or even a friend, let's say, that you kind of have a feeling that there's something's going on, but they're not telling you what it is, even if you want to be supportive, even if you want to tell them that you can be there for them and you want to help them, they may be afraid for that help. Maybe they don't even want you to be supportive because they don't want to jeopardize the relationship with somebody else who actually it's not. So it could be a very sticky and very stressful situation. Okay, let's just go back to a scenario where you're not being supported. So in the workplace environment, like I said, ask for somebody that can help you how you can get the support. Now, if you are in the family environment and you're not getting support that you need, you're not getting validation from your people, your family, your brothers or sisters, your parents, whatever, that's a tough call. That is very stressful because when we are born, we depend on that family environment to survive. So naturally, we want to please them and we need the support. Obviously, we give them support. So why we're not getting it back, right? Um, the news is you cannot change your family. We already know this. You cannot change anyone, really, not even friends. But with the workplace or with friendships, you can go and you can pick other people, isn't it? So that's your key. If you are not getting enough support right now from your family, from your spouse or partners, whatever, even from your friends, really, I'm inviting you to really sit with this and think about it. Am I getting enough support that I need? If you are not getting support, and first of all, of course, you need to know what kind of support you want and how much of support that you're comfortable of getting it. Because I know in the past, I had this problem when I felt like I was not being supported. But then I later realized that that was not even accepting that support, because to me it felt like I don't want to be depending on other people. I always was very independent as a child, and I grew up into a very independent individual of knowing that it's not, if it's not me, who else will do it for me? So I have to do myself. When somebody will come and give me help and support, I'll be like, no, no, no. Are you telling me I'm weak? No, let me do this. I'll do this. We cannot do everything just ourselves. So if you are right now in some situation that when you're thinking about someone, or a coworker or employee or friend or family member, and you are stressing about that relationship and you're not getting enough support, you need to realize that they're not going to change. You can have a conversation with them, and if that doesn't work, you have to get your support from somewhere else. Also ask yourself, are you getting enough support? Are you allowing that support even come to you? So those are good questions to ask yourself. And if you're watching this on YouTube and you found this video some more value, please like the video and subscribe to my channel if you have not yet. And tomorrow we'll be continuing more about other things. Well, I guess we'll find out.